Hello and welcome to the B11 show. I'm Tyler. I'm here with my friend and co-host Sam.
Barmetheus McFlatherstone. Thank you very much.
Sorry, Sam Barmetheus McFlatherstone.
Excuse
me very much. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
part of the name.
That's your last name. Welcome to the B11 show. B11 has been around for a little while. We took a pretty major hiatus and decided to kind of take an artistic turn and join up with some other people, Painted Rose Productions and Haberdashing for one, and just kind of taking a different direction for two. Anything you want to say about that, Sam?
I'm just excited to be back is the main thing I can say.
Yeah, we really enjoy what we do. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we're going to have a couple other things out today, so they'll also be on our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
The way things are going to be released is every Monday we're going to be releasing a podcast.
Yeah.
And every Friday we're going to be releasing a Let's Play YouTube video of some sort. Everything will be released on YouTube, at least for now, until we really get things nailed down.
Also, I don't know if you were getting to this, but usually the first Saturday of the month we'll have like a monthly video we're going to put up.
Yeah, this month it's we're calling it Enter the Domain, where we kind of do a MST3K type of narration over
commentary.
A terrible movie. It was so bad.
Oh yeah. So if you're watching / listening to this the day it comes out, you can expect to see that tomorrow.
Yes. Yep. That'll be up tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna begin our things with little announcements like this, and we will. I think for now that's our main announcements. Keep your head up. Other than that, as far as scheduling goes, if you wouldn't mind, or if you're interested, take a look at our Patreon and consider joining and patronizing us.
I don't think that's
if you
the
will.
word.
Sure it is. Any little bit helps, and we just want to keep making videos for people, and it, as terrible as it is, this world is kind of based around money, so it's always nice to have some support financially to be able to do what we enjoy.
If you like us, consider throwing us $1 or so.
I guess anything else announcement wise from you, Sam?
Just hold me closer, Tiny Dancer.
Tony Danza.
Hold me close, Tony Danza.
All right. Enjoy this episode of the B11 show, the first episode of the B11 show.
Woo.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the B11 show. I'm Tyler. I'm here with my friend Sam, and today we're going to be talking about the revival
Francis
of the B11 show.
I'm swimming. I think. I'm swimming. I'm David Schwimmer.
David, do you think he just identifies as a schwoman?
Yep.
If
he identified as a woman, he would call it a schwoman.
A schwoman?
Mm-hmm.
But instead he's a schman? Is that?
Yep, he's a schman.
A schwoman?
He's he's beyond all that. He's just a schwimmer.
So, I was reading this article, and this is slightly related to David Schwimmer.
Did he write it?
So, on the show Friends, there's like an episode where they are watching Die Hard, I think.
Uh-huh.
And Bruce Willis is in Die Hard in that show on the TV.
Yeah, he's on the show, right.
But then later, Bruce Willis comes in as somebody's dad.
Uh-huh.
Like he does a cameo as somebody's dad.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't they have like freaked out? Like wouldn't they have been just like what? Because
yeah.
like yeah. In that world he exists as.
Maybe they just think he's a guy who looks a lot like Bruce Willis.
Like
man, you look. You know who you look like? That guy from Die Hard.
You look like that Bruce Willis fellow.
And maybe he secretly is Bruce Willis, but he gave up acting in the Friends verse. In the Friends cinematic universe.
But then we would never get Looper. Wasn't Bruce Willis in Looper?
He was.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Did you like Looper?
I did like Looper. I thought it was a good movie.
Did we see it together? Am I crazy?
It's possible. It's been a long time.
Yeah, that movie came out.
I wouldn't mind watching it again.
A couple years ago. That's the guy who's the director who's going to direct episode 8.
Rainn Wilson or something? I'm just kidding. But what is his name? Rian Johnson?
Yeah, Rian Johnson, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like he might be doing 9 also.
Oh yeah, they at the time of this recording, they recently fired the director of 9.
They're like all about firing people right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like let's get rid of everybody.
Laying down
Get
the
rid of
law.
the Han Solo guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's disappointing to me and it's scary because like they are just trying to hire directors that follow what they want, which is what's going to get the most money, not what's going to be the best movie.
Mm-hmm. That's like.
So I really hope.
I think with Rogue One, they had to do all those reshoots with a new director.
Well, yeah, and now they had the 2 guys from the Lego movie on the Han Solo movie, and now
Chris Lord.
They have Ron Howard, right?
Yeah, Ron Howard. Mm-hmm.
Is Ron Howard, the most vanilla of directors.
The director of the live-action Grinch movie.
Hello, everybody.
Hi. Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Well, I mean, you and I are everybody, really.
Yep.
So
no one else matters.
Nothing else matters. That's Metallica.
Oh.
Yeah.
With arms wide open. Is that Metallica?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Metallica.
Under the blah, blah, blah.
I don't even know what you said there.
Those are very poetic lyrics. Under the blah, blah, blah.
Under the blah, blah, blah. Oh, man. You want to be anywhere except for under the blah, blah, blah.
I thought you wanted to be under the blah, blah, blah. Like, that's the romantic spot to be.
It's like Kisser's Point.
Uh-huh.
Like you're just looking over blah, blah, blah.
Oh, Sharon.
And then the serial killer comes. Just say that. Go ahead.
Oh, Sharon. Do you want to go to the blah, blah, blah?
Oh, Ted. You know I don't want anything more than to go to blah, blah, blah.
And then Scott Stapp jumps out of a bush.
Who?
The singer of Creed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
With arms wide open.
You can't help me.
Under the blah, blah, blah.
No. He's like suffocating her with his arms wide open. Because she's his sacrifice. Oh, I hate myself so much.
No. If I was you, that would be the proudest moment of my life.
Oh. So today we're talking a little bit about B11 and this whole B11 revival.
Mm-hmm.
Clearwater revival.
Oh, I was just about to make that joke.
I know you were. This is why we're friends.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, no. So, do you want to talk a little bit about why we stopped the last little bit? of B11.
Well, if I remember correctly, we were aiming to restart a couple of years ago, and then we just didn't. I think, it's slightly more difficult because we live in separate places. So it's kind of easy to lose motivation,
Yeah, and we definitely talked about this before on other things. Like, it's really hard because, I mean, I'm like actively getting a master's degree right now with a full assistantship, which is great for me. Like, I love that I have that opportunity, but like I'm going 100% from like 8 in the morning until 10 at night every day. So it makes it hard, and all we really have is weekends, and but I think the way that we've set this up, only releasing one podcast a week and one Let's Play a week, and then one slightly larger project a month, I think that's gonna be helpful.
Yeah, and we've been planning this for a while, so like since summer.
Yeah,
we've been working on
so we have a lot of backlogged material, and so that if we cannot do an episode or something, we have backups.
And we have cool people to collaborate with this time.
Yeah, we are part of a conglomeration called Painted Rose Productions. Eric Bond is the kingpin for that. The other group under them is Haberdashing, so you should check out their stuff as well. Yeah. They're funny guys, and yeah, we're pretty excited to be a part of it. Oh, I mean, I am. I can't speak for you. Yeah. Sam hates him. He thinks they're terrible. Sorry, don't let me put words in your mouth. It
hurts. Where did you get those words?
Oh man, they were in the dirt.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, you want to wash your mouth out with soap. Yeah, so it's very exciting.
Yeah,
Painted Rose. I think in the coming weeks we're gonna have a B11 show where we actually talk with Eric.
Yeah, we recorded one of those.
The kind of the way we decided to record these is we wanted to have like a backlog, and so we're gonna take episodes of the B11 show that we've already pre-recorded and then put an intro in front of it with like announcements and stuff. So that intro is gonna be as current as possible, and the actual show may not be. Although this show is actually as close to the release date
as we could.
Yeah, this is one of the last things I think we're gonna put up, or last things we're gonna record before we launch. I think we might finish up one of our Let's Plays videos, but I think that's it. So, yeah.
So
hopefully this will work a little bit better. And yeah, we got a Patreon this time.
Yep.
Just on the off chance we're not spending money that we don't have this time, because last time we went I think that's another reason we did not make it like we wanted to, was that we were spending $15 each month on a website that didn't necessarily get used as much as it should have for that amount of money. So now we're going to completely free, and then
it's all on YouTube, as you probably can tell.
That has to be where you're watching this right now, because it's only released on YouTube for now. Eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to get up there. So that's that is the story of B11 past. So, Sam, why don't you talk to us a little bit about the ghost of B11 present?
Well, it's exciting times. We're kind of putting it all together at the time of this recording. I guess you probably heard at the beginning, but to kind of reiterate, you're going to get a podcast on Monday and a Let's Play on Friday. And right now in the docket we have the B11 show and story time, so it's kind of gonna alternate between those. And then we're changing it up a little bit with Let's Plays. We'll have a series like multiple episodes, and that'll go for a bit, and then we'll stop and maybe do a little one-off thing and go into a different series or something. But like, I'm excited, Tyler. All right.
Yeah, well, and our Let's Plays, one of the things we decided when making this is like, what we enjoy just like bringing silly content and, content we enjoy making to people. But there's so many just like bland like Let's Plays out there. I'm not saying it's not hard to make, because it is challenging to make a Let's Play entertaining and everything. But
we've made plenty of bland ones.
Yeah,
I can say.
But so we're kind of taking like a new route. We may do some of the just straight Let's Plays, but a lot of the stuff we're kind of focusing on doing it a little bit differently and making it a little bit more produced.
Yeah.
So that it's something different. So you're not watching the same thing that you always watch.
As we were talking about it in a meeting, like most of the Let's Plays will have a twist to them.
Do you want to give an example with
sure.
this first one?
With the episode that's out today, the first Let's Play?
Yeah.
It's called Building New Studleyville. And Studleyville was a town in Minecraft that me and Tyler worked on for a couple of years, and it kind of, we stopped playing and it fell into disarray. I will admit,
there's dust on all of the blocks.
Like I for cereal added cobwebs in random places to the old Studleyville. And so me and Tyler wanted to start it up again, but like start fresh. So this series will see us through like making different buildings and stuff. Like the first building you'll see is Town Hall. The new Studleyville Town Hall. You'll see us working on that for the first episode of Building New Studleyville.
And then we may go in and make different, obstacle courses or challenges or stuff, and then maybe do some crossovers with Haberdashing or Painted Rose and get people in and
us making Studleyville again.
Yeah, and it should be fun.
Things. Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm more excited. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Sam, don't hate me. No, talk to me, Sam. Talk to me. No.
I'm gone. I have left.
He's gone. He's left. Why do I still hear his voice? Well, and now I think it's time for us to talk a little bit about B11 Future. The ghost of B11 Future.
All right.
Would you like to take that and I'll just chime in?
I think B11 has a bright future, Tyler.
Like lime green.
Lime green.
Neon pink.
Neon pink. Turquoise.
Olive.
Maroon. We're kind of fading out of bright.
So it's a bright future followed by very significant amount of not bright future.
Baby puke green.
Diarrhea brown. Into black. When we're dead.
Obsidian.
Oh.
All I can say personally is like I'm excited to collaborate with our friends over at Haberdashing and do dumb stuff.
It'll really give us a chance to, they also kind of have that idea of like they do a lot of not just regular Let's Plays, they do a lot of little game things,
challenges and such.
Yeah.
And another thing I'm super excited for in the future is our monthly content.
That's going to be super exciting.
Yeah, that's just like it's kind of hard to describe because I'm not good at putting stuff to words into words. But it's just projects that we're working on that'll come out, every month.
Like, I think we probably mentioned this in the intro, but the tomorrow we're gonna be releasing
Yeah,
Enter the Domain.
Enter the Domain. Which, if you've if you know anything about B11 at all, you might have seen before as a commentary thing.
Yeah, and that'll be a blast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm excited to because it has been, I think, months since we recorded that. Maybe. I think I'm gonna watch it. I don't know if that sounds egotistical at all, but
I'm excited. It'll be a blast. And I think another thing for the future is like once we get to a point where we can release more things, like when we have some more time, even during the summer, we might have more time to like actually sit and record more.
Mm-hmm.
If it ever gets to that point, or if we get closer with some Havendashing or Painted Rose stuff, we'll be able to release more content eventually.
Mm-hmm.
We figured quality of our content was going
Yeah.
to be more important than quantity.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully you can appreciate that.
Yeah, and always constructive criticism on what you see, because you
I'd actually prefer deconstructive criticism. But no, yeah, please, anytime, if there's anything you want ever, just let us know.
Mm-hmm.
You can let us know in the comments.
Just
you can let us know in our...
We'll drive over.
We will pick up your groceries.
Mm-hmm.
Kill a guy.
Yeah.
If you want someone dead, let us know.
It
You've
better-
listened this far.
Except
Now this is what this is really about.
not Jeremy, though. Jeremy's cool. I won't do that.
Oh, Sam.
No.
So, I don't know if... Sam.
No.
So, Jeremy spoke in class today.
Oh, God. What did he say, Tyler?
I'm
What did he say?
going to send you a song, and it'll explain everything. That is so dark. Oh, my God.
Do you remember
Anyway.
when we figured out what that song was actually about?
It was devastating.
Because I had no clue what it was about, and I just liked the song. And then we found out.
Jeremy, why?
Why, Jeremy?
Jeremy, why? Well, I think that's about it. If you have anything, let us know in the comment section or shoot us an email.
Mm-hmm.
What is our email, Sam?
The B11 Studios at gmail.com.
And if you want to send us any hate mail, address it to President Donald Trump at the White House. And you can look up the address for the White House because that is where this joke ends.
Zing!
Sam, I think it's time for your segment.
Is it time for my segment?
No.
Oh.
It's time for my segment.
Oh. I was bamboozled.
Today, my segment is going to be... It's slightly improvised. I did not tell Sam about what this was going to be on purpose.
OMG.
Sam, I need you to give me a random topic.
Oh, boy.
You have 20 seconds while I talk. Take your headphones out and 20 seconds to think. Go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this topic and I'm going to rant about it for as long as I can. We're going to call it Ryler's Rants. and he has no idea. I did not preemptively warn him about this at all. So yeah.
Hello?
Are you there? Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Mimes.
Okay. All right. We are gonna. I need you to pull up a timer.
Okay.
Or a stopwatch, I mean. And I want you to start it. I need you to tell me when to start, and then I will tell you when to stop it.
Okay. 1 second.
Give me like a countdown before you.
Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Are you kidding me? Mimes. I don't understand. Like, okay, here's the thing. I get it, right? It's like an art form. Is there a box in front of him? Can he get out of the box? It's invisible. Oh, it's like ourselves, right? Like, we have our emotions. We have our own constraints, like anxiety and depression, and they're invisible to everybody else, and we can't break out of them. But what's with the makeup? Like, why does it have to be black and white? You know? Like, the contrast. The black, the white, there's no color to them. It's like, I don't understand French people. Like, are French people so depressed that they have to have specific people who their job is to pretend like there are things that are not there that are there and wear black and white makeup? I don't get it. And like the whole rope thing, and then they try to play it off like they're like comedians. Like there's the whole rope thing, and like, oh, you lasso the rope around the lady, and then all of a sudden you pull them closer. But really, you're just moving closer because you're stupid mime. Like, how does that have to deal with depression? It doesn't. It's like, I mean, okay, I get it too. I understand. Like, if you put your own inhibitions on other people, like that can stop them from doing what they want. But that's not how it works with mimes. That's not how it works. This woman can just break free anytime she wants. I don't get it. Or like the wind. They're like walking up against the wind. Ooh, walking up against the wind. Oh no. Right? It's so windy. You know, all of these imagined issues coming and pushing us away. But this is what I don't understand. They want to be paid for it. They want to take the worst parts of humanity and get paid money. They leave the little black mime hats out so that people toss money into there. They want to get paid. I don't get it. I don't get it. Mimes are dumb. They're terrible. Bad. Stop. Time.
2 minutes, 25 seconds. And...
Oh, almost made 2:30.
Yep.
All right, one more topic.
One more topic.
20 seconds.
Okay.
Take your headphones out. I'm going to talk to our listeners. So that was completely improvised. I feel bad. I don't actually dislike mimes. I don't think there's anything wrong with them. But that's what Ryler's rants are about. That's what we do here on the B11 show. So yeah, just be ready for this kind of happenstancing.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. I have a new topic.
Okay, shoot.
Plums.
Plums?
Yep.
Okay. You got your timer up?
Yep. All right. I'll count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Plums! Like, I just don't get it. Okay? Like, okay, here's the thing. It's purple. And it's like, it's circular. Like, the shape is like, oh, I want to be a peach. But the color is like, I want to be an eggplant. Like, just be yourself, you know? Like, you don't need to be other things. You're a plum. And like, okay, that's where I'm starting. Because what's with your name? Plum? It's like, there's peaches and there's pears. But plum? Like, there's a silent B at the end of it. A silent B. What do you think you are? Like, another thing that has a silent letter in it? Like, dumb? Yeah, that's what you are, Plum. You're dumb. Because you have a silent B in your name. And then you get all dried out, and all of a sudden you're a dried plum. Like, what is a dried plum? Sam, what is a dried plum? Does it have a name?
It's a dried plum.
It just has a dried plum, right? No, yeah, everything else, like raisins, are grapes. You have dried apples. You have dried bananas. But why would you dry a plum? It does not make any sense. Like, as soon as you get past the skin, it looks like it could be any other fruit. It is pointless and it's dumb. It's a plum. Time. I could not go as long on a plum.
1 minute, 40 seconds.
Oh, and you have to cut out like the 10 seconds. My computer freaked out. Damn. All right. Well,
Can I add something to the plum rant?
Yes.
Like plum. Like that's what that word is. It's
Plum.
like something's falling out of your mouth. Plum. You know?
So that's our first installment of Ryler's Rants. Thank you. Thank you. Improvised rants. If our president can do it, so can I. Anyway, I think it's time to learn everything.
Yay!
With our Wikipedia article of the day. So, this is kind of two Wikipedia articles, and I'll explain why in a second. It's because the first Wikipedia article that I pulled up is very short, but then it has a very interesting see also section, and we're going to go into that, which I haven't even looked into yet. So, today, we're going to be talking about the nearest integer function.
Ooh, math.
So, I don't know if you know this, Sam, but in computer science, the nearest integer function, what I like to call the NIF, or NIF for short,
NIF,
of real number x denoted variously by x, nint x, or round x, is a function which returns...
Is this like adult-oriented?
Oh, yes, there should be. Can we put an explicit warning before we begin this? It's a function which returns the nearest integer to x. To avoid ambiguity when operating on half integers, a rounding rule must be chosen. You understand?
Nope.
Okay, let me give you an example. 1.25 equals 1. 1.5 equals 2. 1.75 equals 2. 2.25 equals 2. 2.5 equals 2. 2.75 equals 3. 3.25 equals 3. 3.5 equals 4, etc. This is in accordance with the IEEE 754 standards and helps reduce bias in the result. So there are many other possible rules for tie breaking when rounding a half integer, including rounding up, rounding down, rounding to or away from 0, or random rounding up or down. But this is NIF. NIF. But see, so there's this see also, which has really intrigued me, and that's I'd like to go into that and talk a little bit about floor and ceiling functions.
Of course.
Yeah, so these a floor. So in mathematics and computer science, the floor function is the function that takes as input a real number x and gives as output the greatest integer floor, x equals x. That is less than or equal to x. Similarly, the ceiling function maps x to the nearest integer ceiling, x equals x. That is greater than or equal to x. So, okay, I can tell you're confused. So, okay, there's this guy, Carl Friedrich Gauss.
Of course.
And he introduced this square bracket notation for the floor function in his third proof of quadratic reciprocity in 1808. This is math from 1808, Sam. It's the law of quadratic reciprocity. It's a theorem about modular arithmetic that gives conditions for the solvability of quadratic equations. He solved quadratic equations, brah. So, anyway.
Everyone knows that.
This apparently remained the standard in mathematics until our pal Kenneth E. Iverson came in and introduced the names floor and ceiling and the corresponding notations. And there's some notations that I can't describe right now. But it was in 1962 in a book called A Programming Language. So now they're both kind of used, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's really, I think it explains it.
All too well, Tyler. All too well.
So why do I need to know about this, dude? These floors and ceilings? Well, let me tell you a little about their applications. For an integer x and a positive integer y, the modulo operation, denoted by x mod y, gives the value of the remainder when x is divided by y. Duh. This definition can be extended to real x and y does not equal 0, by the formula x mod y equals x minus y with the floor x over y. And then it follows from the definition of the floor function that this extended operation satisfies many natural properties. Notably, x mod y is always between 0 and y, i.e., if y is positive, 0 is less than or equal to x, mod y is less than x. And if y is negative, 0 is greater than or equal to x, mod y is greater than y. And don't even get me started on quadratic reciprocity again, and rounding and truncation.
I know that's what fires you up, Tyler.
We might as well
quadratic
start
reciprocity.
The only other thing I want everyone to do is just take a look at the Riemann function. It's a fractional part function that also shows up in integral representations of the Riemann zeta function. Mm-hmm. It's straightforward to prove using integration by parts. And I'll just let you read this because I just go ahead and take a look on our Instagram, and I will have a picture. And if you don't understand it, you're a fool. You're a fool. All right, I think the child's play is done. I think it's time to get into something a little more complex, some fashion tips.
Welcome to Sam's Fashion Tips.
Oh. All right.
Okay. You know what, Tyler? You know what plagues a lot of people? Is
locusts.
Well, yeah, but that's not what I'm going for.
Locusts.
Is belts, Tyler. Belts are tough.
Especially belts made out of iron, like chastity belts.
Exactly. And you know what else is tough? Are ties. How do you put on a tie? I don't know. Who is this Chastity you're talking about? I have never met her. What if, Tyler? What if you could wear a belt that could also be your tie?
Oh, do go on.
Would that color you intrigued?
It would color me tied.
All right. So, available in the southern Dallas suburbs, I know this guy, Ronford, who supplies these, and they're actually just a snake that you would put through your belt hoops, and the snake would bite its tail. You kind of have to bop it on the head a little bit, and watch out for bites, because these snakes are just dragged out of the desert. And if you need a tie instead of a belt, you take the snake off your belt, off your pants, and then you tie it around your neck. And what really fastens the tie in is the snake just bites right into your jugular. And we have the special deal going on. I often don't, I just give tips and I'm not affiliated with the clothing in any way, but this means business. I really care about this project.
You stand
And
behind it.
I've invested in it personally, and I think you should buy it. And we're running a special deal, 2 for the price of 5.
And this, where does one get these?
Like
you
I
said,
said, Ronford in the southern suburbs of Dallas.
Can you order online or
No. He has a pigeon that sometimes goes around. If you see his pigeon, a one-eyed Jack.
Does one-eyed Jack have only one eye?
He has 3 eyes, actually.
Oh. Okay. And you know, for a limited time, feel free when you meet up with Ronford to offer the word B11 for a 0% discount.
Actually, it adds to your total amount.
Yeah, a negative 10% discount.
Yep.
If you use the offer code B11.
Mm-hmm. So that's my fashion tip.
Wow. 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 Oh. That was good fashion tips.
Mm-hmm. So let's move on to our next thing called Check This Out. Tyler, do you mind if I go first?
Sure.
All right. This is another video. I think all of my Check This Outs have been videos so far. So why end the trend now?
Mine is also a video.
Give it a little taste.
These eggs are going to be delicious.
George, get in here.
What do you...
That's enough. I don't want to ruin it. It's called The Animal by Film Cow. The link will be in the description.
God dang animal now.
All right, Tyler, what's your Check This Out?
I'm going to play all of it because it is 6 seconds. But you must go watch it. If you listen right now, you must go watch it. That is required. And actually, I have 2, so I am going to play parts of the other one as well. All right, here for all of you to hear.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Oh, God. And then let me find the other one. Give me 1 second here. Sam, why don't you do some plugs while I find this other one?
All right. If you are interested in keeping up to date with B11 Studios, you can go to our Twitter, which is at B11 Studios, or our Instagram at B11 Studios. We also, I think we have a Snapchat now. I don't know. I'm not hip with the latest stuff.
We are gonna have a Snapchat. If we don't have one, we will have one for sure.
I'm pretty sure I made one. If you liked the video / podcast, give us a like. If you didn't, give us a dislike. And if you just want a hug, let me know, and I will come over and give you a hug. Probably not. That's a lie. I don't like hugging people.
All right, my my other one is here you go. I'll just play a little bit.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this far. I just wanna tell you how I feel. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna get you.
Thanks for watching, everybody.